Okay, so we're going to take the second exit. I'm going to proceed up to that from this stationary position, and I'd like you just to watch out for this one. Now I'm going to be remaining in the left-hand lane continuously. Okay, there's no movement. I'm following the arrows. I'm also paying attention to the zebra crossing. Also, the van's blocking any view of the pedestrian that may be coming. I'm checking right. I can see it's clear, and as I move to the police station, I'm going to check the mirror and give a left signal. And now I'm watching for the zebra crossing in the distance. Some ladies walking up to it, and I'm paying attention to that, and I'm giving way to it. So every time we approach Bispham roundabout, there is a zebra crossing. Every time we leave Bispham roundabout, there is a zebra crossing. Now I'm just going to go around. I won't bore you with the drive as I turn around now, but I'm going to just go around, come from exactly the same position, but this time take a different destination. Now this time we're going to follow the signs for the town centre. Now looking at the town centre sign, it would be straight ahead and then bearing right. Now this, as we approach the town centre, means because of the marking situated that we can use the right hand lane. However, we must go straight ahead at the first roundabout using the right hand lane. No signal therefore will be required. Now as we approach this, again the same rules apply. The zebra crossings approaching and the zebra crossings as we leave the roundabout. Pay particular attention to those items there. You'll hear the indicator go on, and I'll tell you, obviously you can't see the indicators, but I'll commentate to you which indicator I will be using at that point. Okay. Remember, we're heading for the town centre. So I'm going to approach this time. Just check that it's clear. I'm going to approach, and I'm going to gently move across to the right lane. I'm checking my mirrors, there's nothing behind me. Again, it's obviously, you won't be able to see this, but okay, check around at the crossing now. There is no signal whatsoever at this point. I'm just seeing the car coming round from the right and the truck, but he's no problem. And I'm going to proceed. Now, I'm just going to give a signal to let the people coming onto the roundabout. This is a left signal, which I'll correct now. That's gone off. Okay, so I'm always in the right lane, and I'm going to signal left now. And across the zebra crossing. And away, proceed. And again, I will switch this off for the boring bit of driving around. Now a final turn from this will be towards the Queen's Promenade from this direction. Now again, the important thing to remember are zebra crossings. Again, we can see the zebra crossings, we know all about those, but there will be one when we leave again, and this is really important to remember. We can focus very much on the roundabout, but we have to also focus further ahead to determine what's happening around the crossing. So as we know, this is just an ordinary right turn roundabout. We can possibly ignore the extra part of the roundabout, which is towards Lancaster and the town centre, because we're not actually touching any part of that roundabout. So it's the Queen's Promenade. In other words, it's mirror, signal, manoeuvre to turn right at the roundabout to move across to position, and then you'll hear the indicators go on as we signal left to leave the roundabout. So again, you will hear the signals, and I will commentate those signals to you, and then what I'm going to do is bring you from a different direction then, and just explain a little bit more about those areas there. Here we go. So it is a right signal. I'm going to check my mirrors, give a right signal. You hear the indicator go on now. Is this lady approaching the crossing? She could be, but I think she's a few steps away from this crossing. And check to the right. Remember, the right hand indicator is still going now. Keep signalling right until now. Check the mirrors, signal left. Check the crossing. And that's the right turn towards the Queen's Promenade.